Hey guys, this is Neeraj. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing what Nifty did today. Today was weekly expiry day, and we'll see what we can expect into Nifty tomorrow. I forgot yesterday that to mention that today would be expiry and be careful of the premium meeting exercise. But this morning I did post on the groups, WhatsApp groups, and my Telegram channel that today is expiry and we should be careful about it. So please do join. The links to the Telegram channel is in the description box below. Whenever I forget anything, I do update it there. Disclaimer: company profile and my profile. A few of you have inquired with me on the workshops. Obviously, because of lockdown, there are no workshops that are happening. But I am taking webinars. There are webinars for people who want to get started from scratch. There are webinars for people who are already into stock markets, are trading into stock markets, and want to excel into that field. So I have advanced courses as well. So you can start on it, and a fresh batch is starting from 25th of April. So you can inquire about it. So let's get started. Let's see what Nifty did today. So Nifty on daily time frame has imprinted a green candle, but then that's of no use as we already had weakness for 2 days, and the green candle is just a mere close above yesterday's level. There's no huge positiveness that I can see. On our time frame, if you'll see, 1 second, sorry for that. So on our time frame, I have been talking about the head and shoulder pattern, but then it looks like a failed thing. Too much time that has happened beyond it. If it would have happened, like ideally it should go like this, but then sometimes it goes like this or like this. But now it is taking our testing our patience too much. So we'll see if it tries to break out this trend line, neckline. But as of now, I am getting biased for downside. So now let's get on to 15 minutes chart as to for the intraday and for short term period what happened, and what did we expect and what actually happened. So prices closed somewhere here yesterday, right? I'll just zoom it in. Yeah, zoom it out. So prices just closed at this region. Yesterday I mentioned if prices keep below these levels, which is somewhere around 9050 levels, my view would be on for the downside. So I was looking to enter on a short trade again and again, but there were no opportunities that came through. My target was this zone, which was somewhere around 8700 to 8780. See, prices gapped down, and I mentioned in my yesterday video, if it gaps down tomorrow, there might be a pullback and then a weakness again, and I will enter on weakness here, which didn't arise. There was no weakness that I could see. Or prices could have gone directly down after opening. Then again, there was no opportunity to short, right? So that didn't happen. Now, post that, prices went up, right? Being an expiry day, obviously you expect prices to move up and down both. So it opened gap down, then went up, and again the up move was not convincing. You see zigzag movement. And I mentioned yesterday that keeping below this zone 9050 levels on an average, I mean approximately, would keep the bearish bias active. So my bearish bias was active. And you see it came exactly to that zone, rather it made a high of 9051. So you see prices came exactly there and then had a minor sell off from there, though no trade could have been done. And again, in the last 30 minutes you can't take really a very good trade or such. I mean, it's not my style. So now, to learn about the expiry trade, generally what happens is on the expiry day, prices will go down, then go up, then go like this, or simply they will go up, then down. So it will have a trending move down, then sideways, and then in 30 minutes it will be like this. So again, here again, or it could be vice versa also, exactly opposite of it. So here it is going up, here it goes down, then it comes up and then sideways, and then in 30 minutes it goes like this, or it goes up then down and something like this. So today if you will see, it went down, open gap down, then went up, then went down, and in the last 30 minutes here prices again went down, right? So all in all, a very range bound. Why it happens, I will tell you the rationale behind why such kind of moves happen into market. See, we are not the market makers, we are market followers, right? And we should follow the market, and we should follow the prices. uh, Market makers are big players, market makers are DIIs, FIIs, and big players who trades into the market. Now they are option writers, they sell options. Now you will see, when prices gap down, people would have bought what? People would have bought put. What level put they would have bought? They would have bought 8800, 8850 put, because they were expecting prices to go down. Now what premium would have been, would be at around 70 to 75 level, somewhere around that zone. I didn't see, but somewhere around that. Now when prices came up, right, people here would have started buying calls. It's an expiry trade, expiry day. People think it's available very cheap, it's available for 20-30 bucks, let's buy it. They would have bought calls for 9050, 9100, 9000 levels, and then eventually it went down again and closed here. So it doesn't give a chance to the bears, it doesn't give a chance to the bulls, and closes in between, and in this whole process eats up a lot of premium. So that is the trick that is there. Now obviously this won't be 100% of the time, but majority of the time. So you have to read the market, see the range bound areas, and definitely if you want to trade, you can also trade by selling options. So that's a low profit but high probability game, which big players do. So if you want to learn that, you can contact me, I will schedule some webinars for it as well. But then this is what is a good trade. I mean, if you are successful, you can earn almost 20 to 40, 50 points into Nifty in a single day. So that is too good. So that's all from my side. If there are any questions, put it in the comments box below. I'll try to answer. Keep helping me in spreading the word about this channel, about these videos, so that more and more people see, and I get motivated and continue with this pilot project of posting my analysis. Thank you. Thanks for watching.